to welcome the astute and distinguished faculties for the 7 days National Virtual FDP on Advanced Teaching, Learning and Research Pedagogy in Higher Education Institutions. The FDP on Advanced Teaching, Learning and Research Pedagogy in HEIs is organized by Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University, New Law College Law Artisan Cell in association with IoT Academy. The Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university, has always aimed at social transformation through dynamic education, both for the faculties and the students. With this motto, New Law College, one of the units of Bharati Vidyapeeth, is willing to proceed with this faculty development program. Now, switching to the introduction of the IoT Academy, the company was started in the year 2020 by founder and director Mrs. Jayalakshmi Rajarajan, an academician turned trainer with passion to become an entrepreneur who has a vast academic experience in teaching. She started as teacher and became an entrepreneur after 12 years with a passion to establish an academy to motivate, train, and build quality teachers in the field of teaching. The academy has successfully conducted various faculty development programs in the area of academic research and accreditation processes. Over the span of these 7 days of the FDP, the following topics shall be proficiently covered as follows. Day 1 includes online courses. Day 2 includes e-content development for teaching. Day 3 includes research publication in Scopus Web of Science. Day 4 includes teaching pedagogy. Day 5 includes innovating teaching techniques. Day 6 includes research methodology. And Day 7 includes classroom psychology. Now, I would invite Dr. Ujjwala Bindale, ma'am, our beloved Dean and in charge principal, to address the faculties. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vandita. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this 7 days national level virtual FDP on advanced teaching, learning and research pedagogy in higher education institutes organized by Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be universities, New Law College, Law Artisan Cell, Pune, in association with IoT Academy, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, which is coordinated by Rashmi Dubey, madam, the research scholar of Bharati Vidyapeeth, and our students coordinators. I also wholeheartedly welcome the director, Dr. Meenakshi, madam, and of course, Dr. Meenakshi Rathi, the speaker for the day, and of course, the director of IoT Academy for guiding us and collaborating with us in association with whom we have seen this FDP to come up. So, dear all, we all know that that the core objective of this FDP is to motivate you all for research. Basically, it is in consonance with the National Education Policy 2020, which envisages the promotion of quality research within the higher education system. Research and innovation are important aspects to enhance quality education by the higher education institutes. Societal challenges of our country can only be addressed by having a strong and vibrant higher education ecosystem with an emphasis on research, innovation, and technology development. The integration of research, innovation, and technological development is the foundation of Atmanirbhar Bharat, which has been very well said by the NEP 2020. And even if you'll see, the overall higher education institutions are now working on it. And that is the reason why today's core motto, objective of organizing this FDP, which is in consonance with UGC, and it is to put in place a robust mechanism for developing and strengthening the research ecosystem in higher education institutions aligned with the provisions of National Education Policy 2020. So, dear all, before we move further and forward, let me briefly and formally introduce you all to Bharati Vidyapeeth. Bharati Vidyapeeth and New Law College, Pune. Bharati Vidyapeeth was established by Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam Sahib, the founder chancellor, a visionary who at the age of 18 years decided to establish Bharati Vidyapeeth in a grand university, a unique example in educational history. Today, Bharati Vidyapeeth has more than 180 educational institutions imparting quality education from pre-primary to doctorate level. And it is one of the largest multidisciplinary and multi-campus deemed to be universities in India, established in the year 1996. The university is having 32 constituent units spread over 8 campuses located at Pune, New Delhi, Navi Mumbai, Sangli, Karad, Solapur, and Kolhapur. The university, with 12 faculties, is offering study programs in various disciplines such as medicine, dentistry, Ayurveda, homeopathy, nursing, pharmacy, environment, law, and you name any discipline, and it is under the umbrella of Bharati Vidyapeeth. Also, there are 3 research institutes of this university which are exclusively devoted to conduct sophisticated researches in health related sciences, pharmaceutical sciences, and social sciences. The university has been assessed and credited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council (NAC) by achieving A plus grade. It has been also granted Category 1 status by UGC MHRDC. Further to that, to add into, let me tell you that. And the legacy of Sahib is significantly carried forward by Honorable Chancellor Professor Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam Sir, Professor Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Vishwajit Kadam Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Vivek Sauji, and Dr. Asmita Tai Jagtap, Director of Health Sciences, Bharati Vidyapeeth. And under the guidance of our patrons, beloved patrons, New Law College, Pune, has consistently been ranked amongst the top law schools in India for imparting quality legal education in this institution. The college has secured a second rank by the Education Post magazine in 2022, fifth rank by Outlook, 11th rank by India Today, third rank by CSR, and of course, again, third rank by Outlook in 2023, and the laurels, they go on. But the best thing to tell you is the institute, New Law College, Bharati Vidyapeeth, has been bestowed with Best Law Research School by IIRF by New Delhi in recent years. Besides that, we are also A plus accredited, graded by NAC. We are also having Category 1 status by UGC. And further to that, let me tell you, the students of our college and of course the faculty are involved in continuous research process, and they are publishing they are publishing articles in national and international journals and getting laurels for the law college. This all has been done through the significant cells like the one which we are today associated with, the artisan cell of New Law College. Besides that, the IPR cell, the Madhyasthata cell, they are continuously into research process, and that is the reason why research is very significant for growth of a country and of course the higher education system of this country. And basically the main core, again, the theme of this FDP and of course our law college is to catalyze multidisciplinary, transdisciplinary, and translational research culture mandated by NEP 2020. And to upkeep with this, the 7 days FTP is been planned, wherein we are going to upgrade ourselves with whatever knowledge we had towards doing research in a very peripheral manner. But now we will be trying to come up with all the particular, you can say, new ways, new techniques of doing research. And that is the reason why the 7 days have been planned in this manner. And besides this, let me tell you that that research has been always the core of every teacher, and every teacher should indulge in doing research. Not only teachers, students, judges, and every one of us, because as said by great scholars, that we are learners and we are learners forever. Every day is a learning process for all of us. So let's learn new techniques, new technologies through new, you can say, new views and new dimensions from new generation people. And of course, by IoT Academy, we are going to have this particular understandings. So once again, I welcome you all participants, all particular resource persons to this particular 7 days session and for this particular faculty development program. Thank you once and for all, and thank you. Over to you, Vandita.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to extend a warm and a benevolent welcome to our honorable speaker of the day, Dr. Meenakshi Rathi. Now, I would request the IoT Academy to initiate the program.
Thank you, Vandita ma'am. Thank you, Ujwala ma'am. Let me introduce the resource person of today's session, Dr. Meenakshi Rathy. Dr. Meenakshi Rathy is currently working as an assistant professor, Department of Commerce, Institute for Excellence in Higher Education, Madhya Pradesh. Her qualification include MCOM, MBA, PhD in Management, and AR/PIT courses in Research Methodology and Management. She has 15 years of teaching experience. She has organized and has also served as a resource person for various webinars and FTPs at national and international level. Dr. Meenakshi has to her credit numerous research papers and publications in national and international journals. She is the recipient of Best Paper Presentation Award in a national seminar at Barkatullah University. She is the member of state-level technical team e-content development and departmental LMS. We welcome you, ma'am, and with this note, we would like to hand over the session to Dr. Meenakshi Rathy. Ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jaya Lakshmi, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I must congratulate this wonderful college. Madam Dr. Ujwala Bedle, ma'am, has given the highlights of this wonderful college. So I must congratulate Bharatiya Vidyapeeth Deemed University Law College, Pune, for organizing this wonderful 7 days faculty development program. And I wish all of you will be benefited with this particular, this faculty development program. So thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for, as we were already collaborated with the IoT Academy. Thank you so much for giving us this platform. And it would be a learning experience for all of us, I suppose. And one thing I just wanted to I wanted to express here is I am fortunate enough to be the part of Madhya Pradesh Higher Education Department, because we were the pioneering state who have implemented NEP, and we have successfully implemented 2 years of this 2 batches of NEP, and this year it would be the 3rd batch. And as I was there in the content development committee of Madhya Pradesh State Higher Education, so I had the experience of how we have implemented the e-content portion in the syllabus, and how we have developed e-content for the students, and how we have, incorporated all aspects of NEP, that is multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, or maybe the transdisciplinary education. So we'll start with the session without taking much time. I'll start with the session for today's. Ma'am, please tell me if my screen is visible to you all. I'm just sharing my screen. If that is visible, kindly let me know. Yeah, I think it is visible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Once again, I welcome you all for this 7 days national level faculty development program, which is organized by this wonderful institute, along with in association with IoT Academy. And the topic which is given to me is online courses. And if we go through this particular term, this online courses may be new to us, but yes, these are not new. These have been prevailing since long, but since post COVID, we have been pushed to this particular online teaching learning platforms. So this online courses may be probably new to all of us. So it may be a new experience, but every new thing has to be adapted, and it has to be accepted the way it is. So let me start with my session today with this quote that if you are successful in delivering e-learning, the learners won't even be focusing on the e part. They'll be just focusing on how awesome the learning part is. So I think this E part is a new term for all of us. But yes, we are very well versed with the learning part, how we deliver our teaching via doesn't matter. So I'll start up with the session of our online courses. What exactly is an online course? Let me introduce the concept of, I am very sure you are all well versed with the concept of online courses, but I'll start from the scratch, and we'll be dealing with the most complex part of the online course, how to go about those courses, what are the different courses available, what are the different platforms, what are the different modes. So we'll be discussing all these things, but before before going into the deeper understanding of the online course, I'll just start with the basic of online courses. The online courses are the educational programs that we conduct over the internet, allowing the individual to learn and acquire knowledge at flexible and convenient manner. That means over the internet, if you are allowing, if you are delivering certain courses, but it has to be flexible, it has to be convenience for both the teachers as well as for the learners. As far as online courses are concerned, they include multimedia materials, video lectures, readings, quizzes, assignments, and discussion forums, which is easily accessible by the students remotely on their computers or on their mobile devices. So that is all about the online courses. We have learned certain concepts of flexibility, convenience, application of multimedia, involvement of multimedia, maybe in the form of images, maybe in the form of audios, videos, reading material. So all that would be there in the online course. So I'll just briefly go about the history of online learning. The online learning, as it can be tracked exactly in the broader concept, it can be traced back in the year 1990s. But yes, I just wanted to tell you, in the year 1960, the concept of computer-based education is being introduced by Professor Don Bisger, and according to him, he has introduced a platform which is known as Plato, and it's late in the year 1960s. And then from then onwards, it becomes important milestone in the world of e-learning. And time and again, it has been developed. We'll just look at the timeline also in the later slides. But yes, I must tell you all the last decade which has transformed e-learning radically, and COVID has further, COVID-19. We all know that the COVID-19 has further added a big push to the concept of online learning or e-learning. So I'll just go quickly to the timeline which is there. I have discussed about the early experiment which is done by Professor Don Bilzer, and accordingly he has introduced a platform which is Plato, which is a kind of computer assisted instructions, computer assisted teaching and learning was there. Then next, in the year 1980s, certain educational software has been developed. Adoption of internet was, at the primary stages, the internet was being used for delivering the online education. Then in the year 1990s, which was a remarkable contribution, it was done by Jones International University, which was the first online university. And in the year 2000, the LMS was developed. Blackboard or Moodle has gained the popularity in the year 2000. And after just after that, the concept of OERs, that is the open educational resources, which is again very in these days. So open educational resources has been developed. The concept of MOOCs was also introduced, and we have seen that the prominent universities or prominent platforms like Coursera, edX, Udacity has launched their online courses. And after that, we have seen, the SWAYAM was also launched by HRD, Ministry of India. And we have, after that, we have heard about the blended learning, flipped classroom, mobile teaching and learning, gamification, and whatnot. So, but the acceleration, but the big push was just after the COVID-19. We have already witnessed all these things, and the concept of online courses, the concept of online learning has been introduced in a very well-versed manner in almost all the schools and universities throughout the globe, and beyond. We can all witness the growth, the evolution of online teaching learning, or maybe the online courses uh, after the incorporation of AI, the artificial intelligence, with the introduction of VRs, ARs, so all those things is there. And each and every day certain new apps or new technologies is being introduced to make the online courses more accessible for teachers and for students as well. If I talk about the modes of online courses, respected all, we have different modes, and I must classify the two modes into synchronous and asynchronous mode. If I talk about the synchronous mode or the synchronous learning is the learning which is happening in the real time. If I talk about, if I am delivering a context or a subject to you all, so that is a synchronous learning. The synchronous learning, as I said, happens in real time, and it is the most effective way of delivering the courses online, because you are able to engage your learners better, and you are able to effectively deliver your content to the students, to the learners, and the students are able to give their feedback instantly. And the examples is live webinars, instant messaging, or the video conferencing, or the virtual classroom. So that all is the synchronized way of teaching learning online. So I told you, here the communication happens in real time. The possibility of engaging is more, and the lecture delivery is more effective. You can have instant feedback mechanism. So that is all about the synchronized learning. But if we discuss about the asynchronous mode of teaching learning, or the asynchronous mode wherein you can have online courses, that is via email, via blogs, via pre-recorded videos, or maybe certain online discussion boards, or maybe the LMS, which is very in. We all might be using the learning management system, maybe Moodle, or maybe any system. You may be using Google Classrooms, or you may be using Blackboard, you may be using Canvas for that matter. We all are using different platforms, which is a learning management system. So if you are using all these things, and if you're delivering content via all these maybe via mails, or maybe blogs, or maybe if you're sharing your pre-recorded videos, that is all the asynchronous mode of teaching learning, where the students learn at different point of time. The students, the learning don't happens in real time. If you're talking about the pre-recorded video, you deliver those pre-recorded videos to your students, and the students can see those videos. Students can learn from those videos at their as per their flexible timings, as per their convenience. They can view those videos, and students can later on reflect upon those videos as per their convenience. So that is all about the modes. If I talk about the types of online courses available, we have academic courses. Academic courses are exactly the courses which are being delivered by the educational institutions in the traditional classrooms. If I talk about these academic courses, it can be UG courses, it can be the PG courses, which have, which are very structured, which have a definite start and end dates. You assess the students with in a periodic intervals, and the grades are being given to the students just after the end of that academic course. So that is the academic course. You can deliver those academic courses online also. So you can have BCom course, you can have MCom course, you can have BSc course, a specific BSc in maybe BSc in data analytics, or maybe any course you would like to. So that is an academic course. And then if I talk about the next type of online course, which we can which we can witness these days, is the professional development courses. The professional development courses are basically the courses which is specifically designed to enhance the particular professional skills or knowledge of a particular person. If these courses are industry driven, or these courses are being designed to improvise a specific a skill set which is required. If an industry requirement is there, so you add on those courses into your syllabus, so that is there. If IT requirement is there, if Python is a language, or if artificial intelligence is the need of the hour, so all those professional courses can be introduced via these online courses. The next type of online course which can be delivered is the skill-based courses. Skill-based courses are the courses which is also catered by our national education policy. The national education policy focuses on the employability, or the courses which are employable enough. So the concept of vocational courses, the concept of vocational education has been introduced in our national education policy. And to cater those courses which offer the vocational education, we can develop the courses like skill-based courses. It can be on coding, it can be graphic designing, it can be digital marketing, it can be photography, it can be any language learning. So if you want your students to learn the skills of photography, if you want to upskill their soft skills, or if you want to upskill your students in terms of any specific graphic designing or maybe coding, so that ways you can enhance their skills by offering these skill-based courses. So that ways we can classify the online courses into academics, professional development, and the skill-based courses. One thing I just wanted to know from Madam, that is the way I'm communicating it to you all is okay, or do I use the bilingual? If you say, I can use Hindi as well, and if this is okay, I can continue. Please, ma'am. Ujjwala, madam, I think you can confirm this thing. Ujjwala, madam, the way, because I have been communicated that I have to use English, that is why I'm using English. Otherwise, if you ask me to be bilingual, I can be. Ujjwala, madam, are you there? Or anybody who is authorized to be there?
Yes, ma'am, it's absolutely fine. You can proceed with.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. The next is we are talking about we talked about the modes, we talked about the types of online courses, then how you can offer those online courses. It is the classification of how we have seen the online courses which is available in the present scenario. We have seen MOOCs, we have seen micro-learning courses, we have blended or hybrid courses, we have specialized courses. Let me quickly go into the deeper understanding of all these courses. Let's talk about the massive open online courses. The massive open online courses, or MOOCs, are a big thing these days. So MOOCs are, we all know that Swayam is one of the platforms. We have many platforms which is being offered by the Ministry of Higher Education, HRD Ministry of India. But yes, the Swayam is one platform wherein we get so many MOOCs, so many courses, and we can learn at our with the ease which is there. So MOOCs are the free or maybe the low-cost online courses that can accommodate a large number, because the M in the MOOC stands for massive. Massive means it is catering to a large number of population, large number of participants. So that is there. Then the next word is open. It is open for all, anyone, anytime, at any point of time, any number of students, any one can be the part. So it is open. And the next is online, as we are discussing about online courses only. So MOOC is to be discussed very well here. So that is the online, and we have the courses. So MOOCs are free or the low cost online courses which can accommodate large number of participants. And a wide range of subjects are available, and the students can learn at their flexible schedule. And the best part of MOOC is, if a student wanted to earn the certificate, in that case only they have to pay the fee. Otherwise, what we can do is, we can learn from MOOCs, we can get the understanding, we can have the knowledge of the subject matter. But if the paying capacity is there, you can pay the fee of 1,000 or 1,200, whatever is applicable. You can give that proctored exam. A proctored exam is being organized. You can give those exams, and after just giving those exams, you can get the certificate. So if you want the certification, you have to pay the fee. If you don't want to get the certification, mostly MOOCs offer free education to all. And once you earn the certificate, you can get those credits, and you can deposit your credits into the ABC account, which is the Academic Bank of Credit. So that is all about MOOC. Next is micro learning courses. The micro learning courses are the courses which, as the name itself is saying, that micro means small. If you are giving a particular course in chits and bits, in small sizes, if you are delivering a course, you might have seen various courses on Udemy, which is being offered to the participants, which is offered to the people, to the students in small modules. So that is micro learning. So micro learning courses are the courses that is delivered content in bit-sized modules, small modules. These courses are focused on delivering concise and targeted information, making it easier for the learners to absorb it and to retain the knowledge. Because the concept of micro learning courses is being introduced with the purpose that these days our students are not, a very, they are a very different, we are catering to a very different type of learner whose attention span is very low. Plus, their attention power is also very less, because they have been exposed to so many things now. So that ways their attention power is there. They're very, accessible to the videos or maybe the shorts, which are of very less time, hardly 5 minutes or 7 minutes, or maybe these days the attention span is further getting reduced. If a video is there for 2 minutes, they're very, they're very happy to see those videos. But if you offer them a video of around 40 minutes or 30 minutes, they'll not be viewing it further. So that ways, this concept of micro learning courses is being introduced these days. And if you wanted to upgrade your students in terms of, suppose, soft skills, or maybe the mobile application development, or maybe certain vocational skill, what you do is just segregate your courses in some small pieces and then deliver it to your students. That is micro learning. And I must assure you, this is working very well these days. So micro learning courses can be introduced. Then next is blended or hybrid courses. Blended or hybrid courses are the courses which offers a blend of traditional with the online. And as I've already discussed about the synchronous mode, you can adopt synchronous mode. You can have certain face-to-face sessions also with the students. Suppose you're teaching a chemistry subject and you have offered them certain PDFs, you have given them certain online material, you have taught to them via online mode. But for taking their laboratory work, for having the discussions with them, you need to call them on a face-to-face sessions, maybe in your premises, in your college premises. So that ways a blend is there of the traditional lectures and the online mode. So that ways you offer the flexibility to the students, and you can offer the convenience and flexibility which is there in the online mode, and you can offer via that interaction, you can offer your personal touch also. You can have an emotional touch with the students. So that ways blended and hybrid courses are again very well experimented by the teachers these days. Then next is specialized courses. Specialized courses are the courses that are specifically tailor made to meet the requirement of specific students who might be going into a specific industry just after the completion. And one more thing, as in teachers, we have a great challenge these days, because we are teaching students, we are teaching that generation जिनके लिए अभी courses, ऐसे courses हम deal कर रहे हैं. The courses which we are dealing is something very different, and we are dealing with the generation which will be employed in certain industries, or which will be getting those jobs which is not existing right now. To those students, the jobs are not existing right now. We'll be producing generation who will be facing a particular skill set, who will have to be exposed to a particular job which is not existing right now. So we'll have to be very specific, and specifically to meet this specific requirement, we have specialized courses. If you wanted to have healthcare professionals, or maybe IT certification, maybe certain entrepreneurship courses, to have a deeper understanding of a particular thing, you need to train the students as per the industry requirement. So these can be the specialized courses. If I talk about the advantages of online courses, you all might be knowing it, but yes, to make it more clear, the online courses are more convenient, they are more flexible. Students can, visit those courses as per their flexibility. If they wanted to, view it as per their convenience, maybe in the evening, maybe in the morning, as per their flexibility, they can get the benefit. And similar is the case with the teachers. They can offer it as per their convenience. They can offer it as per their flexibility. Then online courses brings education right to your home. Yes, it is very it is a prominent feature of this online courses, only that the students who is sitting in the remote area of Rajasthan, maybe in a village which belongs to Rajasthan, or maybe in a remote area of a village which is there in Manipur, which was not accessible earlier, it is now easily accessible by the students. Then it offers more individual attention. The only thing here is if we are delivering certain online courses to the students, the online discussion boards are there, the online feedback mechanism is there, which offers more individual attention. It may not be possible in the traditional modes, because at times there may be fast learners, they may be the advanced learners, there may be mediocre set of learners, or they may be slow learners, which may be hesitant to ask questions in the traditional mode. But yes, via the online mode, even the students who are not very comfortable expressing their doubts, expressing their issues to the in front of the entire class, it is possible to express those issues in these online lectures. So then for the online course, we have a team of experts. Yes. Again, I should say that it is a challenge for all of us. But yes, if you are well versed with ICT, if you are well versed with new techniques, you can easily develop your own courses. And if you got the expertise, then only you will be able to deliver the courses. So the people who are delivering the courses online, they are the experts. Then the course gives you real world skills. You name a skill, it is available. You name a course, it is available. Just browse Swayam, and if you wanted to go for any course, I'm just talking about the national context, but again, if you go to Udemy or edX, you name a course, it is there. So that ways, to the global skills, if you wanted to acquire the global skills, the real world skill, you can easily go for these online courses. Then it promotes the lifelong learning. As Madam Ujjwala said, that learning is a lifelong process. Yes, it is a lifelong process. And jab tak hum learners hain, as in when we are learners, we are acquiring those skills, and it is very convenient. At present also, I'm doing various courses from different platforms, and I am equipping myself. So that way, it is a lifelong process, and you all can do that. Then online courses have financial benefits as well. If you are offering an online course on, suppose, Swayam, so that ways, for developing a module, they will give you around 8 lakhs. So HRD ministry is there to give you financial benefits if you are offering certain online course and if you are delivering it via Swayam. So that ways, for developing certain modules of a particular course, you will get financial benefits as well. Then online courses teaches you to be self-disciplined. It is for students and for teachers both, because it is self-paced. Online courses are always self-paced. So you can learn it as per your requirements. So you have to be self-disciplined. You have to divide your syllabus. You are not supposed to procrastinate the things. You have to divide your syllabus in the time frame, and then it is a matter of self-discipline. Then online courses connects you to global village. Yes, you can learn the courses, you can learn the skill set which is available in the European countries. You can learn those skill sets or the languages or the latest techniques which is available maybe in some other part of the world. So it has become a global village via these online courses. But yes, we cannot deny the disadvantages or maybe the limitations which is there. So let's quickly move to the limitations, because online courses require more time than on-campus classes. On-campus classes have got strict modules. You'll have to undergo within 3 months, within 6 months, that is there. But online courses, because if you are not disciplined, they require more time. Then online courses make it easier to procrastinate the things. Yes, you can delay the things because nobody is there to monitor the things, whether you are doing it or whether you are finishing it in time. It is self-paced, so at times it procrastinates the things. Then next is you require good time management skills. In online courses, there is a sense of isolation. Yes, because you don't have group that we have in traditional mode of classes. So there is a sense of isolation also. Online courses requires you to be an active learner. If you're not an active learner, your online courses is not for you. If you're not a self-disciplined person, online courses are not for you. Yes, I'm telling the truth. At times you are frustrated due to a digital divide. If certain technical glitches is there, if that is not opening, if it is buffering, so at times you get frustrated. So that is one of the disadvantages. The learners may mentally get disconnected because no teachers is there in front of you to motivate you, to have an empathy with you, to emotionally motivate or to understand you. So that ways there may be a mental disconnect. Then limited teacher interaction is there, which may be a possibility of lack of motivation. Then online courses requires you to be responsible for your own learning. We were talking about the self-discipline, no? So that is all about the disadvantages. Then if I think you should not get disheartened with the disadvantages, because I told you about the advantages. Advantages are there are so many advantages, no, that we should all pursue the online courses. But what exactly the online courses comprises of? What all things are there in the online courses? Compulsorily, we have segmented videos, the videos which are divided in small segments or small parts or modules. Then we have supported audios also. We have multimedia text, which can be in the form of image, icons, or text. Then we have questions also to make to ensure the understanding level of the students, whether the students have understood it or not. We have questions also. Then we have assignments also, which actually is the final part, I must say. Then we have discussion boards. If students is not able to, if students are not able to understand the concept, they can put it on the discussion board. They can have brainstorming also on the discussion boards. Then we have links for further readings also. If you're offering an online course, you may be having links for those further readings, wherein your students will be they'll be visiting to your videos, they'll be listening to your audios, they'll be going through your text, which is a tutorial in terms of textual part which is there. Then they may be understanding there may be an understanding of what are the types of questions which can be asked to them. Then they can assess themselves, they can have the discussions. But you should also give them the links or the web links, or maybe the links of ebooks, maybe the links of portals, which are beneficial for the students for their better understanding. So these are the links for the further readings. So that is all about the online courses. But many a times, the teachers ask us that how we can what are the tools for getting the content. If you wanted to deliver if you wanted to develop a e-content, if you wanted to develop your own online course, what are the different tools? So you may be having freeware, you may be having online open source softwares, you may be having proprietary softwares. So freeware are the softwares or the programs that you can use without paying. As the name itself is indicating, it is free. So it is a freeware. That means you don't have to pay. But here, the source code may not be available. That means you will not be able to make any changes in that freeware. Next is the open source software. Open source software are again free. They are open. They open means, again, yes, that is a possibility that that is a condition that they will be free and openly available, publicly available. But here, since the source code is there, you can modify the context, you can reuse them you can customize them as per your requirement. We have OBS software, that is again an open source software. So that ways we have different types of softwares with which you can develop your own content, develop your own material for the online course creation. Then next is the proprietary software. As the name itself is indicating, proprietary means the paid ones. You have to pay, then only you can use the that particular softwares. But the benefit here is these softwares has the advanced features, and using those advanced features, you can have wonderful online creation of your courses. So that is there. Then online course delivery tools. There are different online course delivery tools. These are the different platforms which allows the educator to create their own courses, deliver them online, and you can share the material to the students. You can track the progress of the students and manage their assessments and grades. The examples includes Blackboard, Canvas, Google Classroom, and all these things. Even Moodle is also there, but yes, Moodle is a free online course delivery tools. I'm here talking about the freemium. Freemium means to certain extent they are free, and after that they are paid. So that is there. So you can have Canvas for a better, all these Canvas or Google Classroom or Blackboard, they offer a virtual environment wherein you can deliver your courses, you can develop the courses, you can deliver them online, and you can share the materials, you can track the students' progress, give them grades, maybe using any rubrics. With the rubrics you can assess them. So that is there for the online course delivery tools. Here are the open softwares. I was talking about Moodle. You can have Moodle, you can have Sakai, you can have Course Lab, you can have Connections for delivering the courses, but they are open source. You don't have to pay anything. So that is why I kept it separately. So if you wanted to develop your courses, deliver them online and without paying, you don't have to pay. If you don't wanted to pay anything, you can use Moodle, Sakai. That is, these are the wonderful platforms wherein you can develop your courses. Here is the list of platforms, and along with the description, you can take the screenshot of this and you can have a better understanding of which platform is having which type of special what is the USP of Coursera, or maybe what is the USP of Udemy. So that ways you have Coursera, Udemy, edX, LinkedIn, Trans Academy, Skillshare, FutureLearn, Teachable, Udacity, Open edX, Swayam, Upgrad, Talent Edge, NPTEL, Vedantu, Byju's, Topper. So I've included the international platforms, I've included the national platforms, I've included the platforms which is available, on the government portal. So that is there about all these platforms, and you can refer to what all benefits they provide. So this is all about the description. Then next is connection tools. If you wanted to connect with your students, if you're not using any platform, suppose the types of virtual learning platform, if you're not using those platforms, you can directly connect with the students via synchronous modes. And you can have Google Meet, you can have big blue button, you can have WebEx, you can have Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Jitsi Meets. All these are the different video conferencing platforms available. And this, I just wanted to focus here. This big blue button is an open source software. So you're not supposed to pay anything, and you can use it. It has wonderful features, because you might be using Google Meet or Zoom for delivering your content, but this big blue button offers you variety of applications, a variety of facilities are there, and this is an open source software available. Then you have you can use various collaboration tools as well, because in NEP, that is the National Education Policy, offers you opportunities to collaborate. So you can collaborate with your students, you can collaborate with your peer group, you can collaborate if you wanted to go for research, and if you wanted to collaborate, you can have all these tools. You can have Asanas or Google apps for Google Education, you can use mind maps, you can have Trello, you can have Insert Learning, you can use Slack. So all these are the collaboration tools that allows the educators and the students to work together. What you can do is, if you're preparing a document, you just have to share the link to your students, or maybe you have to just share the link of that particular document or presentation to your peer group, and they will add on the things, and you can collaborate. You can have a wonderful content preparation, and that is how you can use all these collaboration tools. And many a times the teachers ask that we wanted to prepare the content, we wanted to develop the online course, but we don't know how to record the screen, how to prepare the video. So for that particular thing, this slide will tell you how to record your screen. You can use OBS, that is Open Broadcaster System. You can use OBS, you can use Google Slides for recording, you can use MS PowerPoint for recording, you can use Cam Studio, Camtasia, or maybe you can use Loom. So all these screen recording softwares allows you to record your screen. If you wanted to record big videos, maybe large videos of suppose 30 minutes or maybe 40 minutes or maybe 1 hour, you can use OBS, Microsoft PowerPoint. But if you wanted to prepare small videos, short videos of 5 minutes, if you're going in for micro learning, you have to prepare videos of 2 minutes or 5 minutes. So that ways you can use Cam Studio, Camtasia, or Loom, which gives you the facility to record your screen for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes, and again free. You don't have to pay anything. Then if you're preparing videos and if you wanted to go for editing, you can use Audacity or WavePad for your audio editing. You can use VSDC or OpenShot for your video editing. Apart from that, you can use Filmora and Final Cut Pro also. But these are the proprietary softwares. These are free softwares, the open source, and these are also the open source softwares. So I gave you a mix of open source, free, and the premium softwares. Then if I talk about the animation, because these days animations are used in almost all the online courses which is there, and animation makes your content more, it gives an edge to your content. So that ways we have various animation tools. You can use Powtoon, you can use Platagon, you can have Animaker. All these are these three tools are the freemium or maybe the paid software proprietary one. You can have Flash, you can have Blender, you can have OpenToons, you can have Art of Illusion to prepare the animations, and these are the open source or free softwares. So I gave you again a mix of premium and free softwares. You can use them for a better content creation. Again, at times the teachers face the problems of getting the images without the copyright issues. So if you don't want any copyright issues in your content, you can get the images from Why Not Pics. You can have CC license images from Google search. You can have Pixabay, Wikimedia Commons. Then you can have Shutterstock, Unsplash, Pixels, or Flickr for developing if you want images or pictures from internet. Do use all these sources and get wonderful pictures without any proprietary copyright issues. Then many a times again you have developed your video, or maybe you have developed your everything is there, but at times e-text problem is there. How to write the tutorial? You can get the tutorial or the written matter from OERs, which is the Open Educational Resources, from NDL, from Swayam Prabha, from EPG Pathala, from CEC, which is the Consortium of Education Communication. You can even get the material from NCERT and iOS or IGNU, because all these are the the repository. All these are the or maybe the content available, the tutorials available here. You can use them, but yes, do give them their credit. Just mention from the source from where you have taken the study material. Apart from that, these are the different sources from where you can get your material. You can use NPTEL, DOAJ, which is the Directory of Open Access Journals. You can have eGyan Kosh. So I gave you n number of materials from where you can get the web resources for the study material, which is one of the the quadrant which is there. Out of the, we have 4 quadrant in for developing an online course. For developing e-content, we have 4 quadrant, and out of those 4 quadrant, one is the study material in terms of tutorial, the written matter. You can get all the matters from Shodh Ganga, from Science Direct Open Access, from Project Gutenberg. Project Gutenberg is one of the repositories where you can get more than 60,000 free ebooks. You don't have to search here and there. You don't have to go to libraries. You can get free material from all these resources. Then again, I'm giving you the maximum things, with which you can even develop your own content in terms of graphic designing tools. If you wanted to, design your own content, you don't want image from elsewhere, you don't want any written matter from any internet sources, you want your content to be created by you only. So that ways you can have various open source or free graphic designing tools, which includes Canva, Krita, Design Wizard, Blender, Drawpad, GIMP, MyPaint, or Inkscape. All these are the tools which is openly available. You don't have to pay anything except Canva. Canva, the advanced feature, if you wanted to go for advanced feature, you have to pay a certain amount. Otherwise, the free version of Canva in itself is more than sufficient. You can use Canva, Krita. Blender is again one of my favorites. I use Blender for creating my own content in terms of graphic designs. So that is there. If I talk about the top online learning platforms, these are the different top online learning platforms which is available. You can develop your own content. Collaborate with these platforms. They'll give you platform. They'll give you space wherein you can offer your courses. Otherwise, as a student, you can learn from these platforms as well. If I talk about the facts of online, why we should go for online, the study says that the global e-learning market is projected to reach 374.5 billion by 2026. It is a remarkable growth, and it is growing at the rate of 4.6% with a compounded annual growth. So if anybody is here from finance or anybody is here from economics background, they can understand how big this growth is. So 14.6 CAGR is a huge growth. So we are able to reach by 2026. We are able to reach this industry is able to reach by 374.3 billion. Then again, if I talk about the MOOCs has gained the popularity. You can see from this particular figure. In the year 2022, the growth was 7.98 billion, and it is expected by the year 2032. By the year 2032, now within a span of 10 years, it will reach to 26.09 USD. Billions. So that is again a huge growth. Again, a growth of 14%, almost 14% CAGR. So that is a fact which I just wanted to share with you all, so that you all should contribute in terms of this particular growth. Let me erase it first, and then you'll be able to understand it better. Yes. I just wanted to with this particular slide, I just wanted to show you that this is a data of 22 by 32. So within a span of 10 years, this is the largest region. That means Europe and North America is the largest region wherein you will get the maximum MOOCs. MOOCs market is going to increase here. And the fastest growing region is this, which is Asia Pacific. And you all can witness this, that in India also we can see the growth of MOOCs. And I can very well say that you all should contribute to the development of the MOOCs in the country. Again, this research, these are again the data figures I just wanted to share with you all, that research shows that about, this research is about the millennial, that is the Y generation, and the post-millennial, that is the Z generation. They are the top 5 formats that they prefer is, first is free self-guided learning. They don't want you now. I just wanted to tell that they prefer self-guided learning. They don't want any specific monitoring by teachers. They want, and this is the fact of the research. I'm not, exaggerating the things. I'm not telling it anything from my pocket. These are the things which is shown in the research. They free self-guided learning they want. Then paid online mini courses. If they'll be paying for mini courses. then the courses which is offering them the micro learning or the mini courses. Then paid online short courses again. So focus here on short courses, then focus here on mini courses. They don't want large courses. They don't want 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour courses, or maybe 1 hour video, or maybe your videos of 6 months, or maybe your the courses of 6 months, sorry, the courses of 1 year. They don't want that. They want free books, and they want paid online micro masters, that is micro learning courses. And 78% of the students, or maybe the learners, believe that the online learning adoption will increase in near future. They agreed on this particular thing. That, and what are the motives to pursue the online courses? 10% wanted to pursue those courses to restart their careers. Next, 23% of the people wanted to, they were the career builders. They hope that they just wanted to learn new skills. So that is why they are the career builders. They are existing, they are in particular skill set in a particular job. They wanted to add on with their skill. So that is why they wanted to be the career builder. Then 21% of the respondent believe that they wanted to pursue online courses just to switch their careers. They are the career switchers. Then 31% of they were having the belief that for their career advancement, they wanted to be in the course, or they wanted to pursue the online course. 13% were the career launchers. They just wanted to start with their new career, and that is why they're not getting any jobs. They are not employable. We all know that we are producing graduates which are mostly unemployable. So the online courses is helping them to pursue their jobs, and fell into that other category. So that is all about the MOOCs, why the online courses are beneficial, how to develop the online course, and how we can deliver via online course, and how to learn via these online courses. I told you about I touched almost all the aspects of online courses in this span of 1 hour. But I wanted to conclude my session with this quote that online education is like a big rising tide. It is going to lift all the boats, and I'm very sure you are sailing in this boat, and your boat is going to rise with this concept of online learning. And online learning is not a next big thing. It is now a big thing. So it is now a big thing, and I must request you all, if you are a teacher, you should definitely go for developing an online course. And if you are a learner, as we all are lifelong learners, if you are a learner, you should definitely pursue online courses for upgrading yourself, and for giving a different or a new skill set to your students. Because मैं पहले ही बताया था, मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला था, we are dealing with those generation जिनके education ऐसी चल रही है कि उनके jobs अभी ready नहीं हुए. They will be pursuing those jobs which are not present in the present situation. So thank you so much all for this patientful listening. I must hand over this session to you all, and to the person who is coordinating with the things. I must hand over the session, and if any doubts are there, this platform, you people are most welcome to this platform. So over to you. Thank you so much.
Vandita.
Okay, Vandita. Thank you so much to all the participants for your patientful listening. Over to Vandita.
Madam, it was really, I'm interfering in between, but amazing. I enjoyed learning, and it was really a learning session for me. And thank you so much. I'm Dr. Ujjwala Bendale here. My camera is not switching on. I don't know what is wrong with it now. But yes,
Okay.
Thank you so much. It was really very informative and really a very good learning session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Vandita?
much, Ujjwala ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Ujjwala ma'am, for these warm comments from your side.
In a very simplified and very justful manner, you explained the concept of online teaching. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. Rashmi ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Vandita is there?
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
I'm here, ma'am.
yes, Vandita, take ahead the session.
Yes, ma'am. I, Vandita Rastogi, on the behalf of Bharati Vidyapeeth New Law College, deem it as a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable event. Let us first of all start by giving glory and reverence to the Almighty for making the event a resounding success.
Just a minute, Vandita. Do
ma'am.
anyone have questions? Just ask them, because I had
Okay.
seen many people raising their hands in
Okay,
between.
ma'am. Well, anyone out there, do you have any questions for the speaker, Dr. Meenakshi, ma'am?
Vandita ma'am, you can just present your vote of thanks, ma'am. I'll take care of the queries, ma'am. You can just present your vote of thanks, ma'am. Then we will be having the query session.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. First and the foremost, we thank our special guest for the time and consideration for the event. Ma'am, in all veracity, you have created a tornado in the pattern of our thoughts and ideologies. We once again thank you for gracing the event with your illuminative and magnanimous presence. We thank our well-wisher, Dr. Ujjwala Bindale, ma'am, Dean and in charge principal, for her words of encouragement. Her guidance has always encouraged us. We thank her for her kindness, interest, hospitality, and continued support. We are grateful to the technical and the backstage staff for assisting us throughout the event. Thank you, IoT Academy, for this particular collaboration with our college. Last but not the least, we thank all the faculties for joining this particular event and making it an emphatic success. Thank you, everyone.